So I gotta tell y'all the story, right? So I was talking to a friend of mine about, Pirates of the Caribbean. The last one when they had to find the scepter or the trident of Poseidon, right? And if they break that, then all the curses over the seas are broken or some shit like that. So he said, damn, man, Poseidon put that joint there. That was drawn, whatever. I said, Poseidon didn't put that there. I said, King Trident did. Ariel's daddy. I said, how the fuck King Trident? King Trident put no damn scepter there. I said, Poseidon gave King Trident the scepter because he was on his way out. Like, he was like, yo, I'm over being a god. Like, people think we the same person. The Romans think I'm the god of the sea. The Greeks think you're god of the sea. Like, I'm over the shit. You can have it, you got it. King Trident's actual name, his real name is Neptune, right? You don't know who Neptune is. I just told you, but look it up anyway. So, he like, I'm going to give you this scepter. And, well, my trident, you can be called King Trident, It's a dope name. It's cool, whatever, blah, blah, blah. He's like, but you got to, change your location because we can't have the Greeks and the Romans tripping looking for you and shit. Because I'm out. Be Zeus. A couple of us, we gone. We done. So King Trident was like, all right, cool. I'm out. So somewhere in the Atlantic, anywhere between London and the Caribbean, that's his shit, Now Ursula already been out she been out in these streets, you know what I'm saying? So, she's a sorcerer supreme. Like she know she's the one that created Hydra. Yeah, Hydra. I'm talking Captain America, Hydra shield. She started Hydra. That's why she's like that logo they use, that octopus that Hydra uses, that's Ursula. And her first members were it was Gaston, it was the queen from Snow White, Maleficent, and the stepmom from Cinderella and Cruella de Vil, right? Ursula only gave like 2 people the ability for powers because humans always fuck up some shit or do overboard shit. The other ones just had some clout, but they ain't had no real power, Excuse me. Maleficent got her power. Maleficent like, cool, I got this shit. Now I'm going to take over this land and fuck up these 3 fairies or whatever, blah, blah, blah. The queen of Snow White, she got the mirror and the book of spells. So everybody else just, they just had clout. They could do what they want where they at, but they can't, turn nobody into nothing. But anyway, King Triton and Ursula, Ursula, like, I want to rule everything, but I need that trident from King Triton. I need that scepter, dog. Like, you in my way. Like, I can't get by you without having that scepter. And she couldn't kill him because the scepter wasn't letting her kill, it was protecting him. So they started, so King Triton knew this, it was like a little, I guess you could say, friendly debacle, even though they weren't friendly. So they ended up fucking with each other. King Triton had his first set of mermaids by Ursula. Ursula just made the mermaids because they came out looking like some mermaid octopusy shit. So Ursula was like, you bitches is mermaids. But they had Ursula attitude. Like, they was some evil motherfuckers. They was like, they weren't evil. They were like bad teenagers or whatever. So, but they did enough that Ursula and King Triton was like, y'all hoes got to get the fuck out of my kingdom. Y'all can't be here. They sent them chicks to fucking Never Land. That's why you had them badass mermaids that tried to fuck up Wendy when she went to Never Land. Like, when she was fucking with Peter, they wasn't trying to hear that shit, right? So, he sent his first kids to Never Land. Ain't nobody never know about him, nothing. Ursula trying to convince him to give her the scepter, He like, no, I ain't with that, man. I ain't with that. So, he stopped fucking with Wakanda and found this other mermaid chick, had a new set of kids. When when he finally had Ariel, he started fucking with Ursula like heavy again. He like, you know what, Ursula, I done got a new set of kids, baby mom tripping, you know, I feel like I'm done. But I ain't, you know, I feel like I'm done, but I ain't gonna bounce yet, you know. So I'm gonna give you the scepter when I'm done. She like, bet. So Ursula fucked up because she went on FaceTime. She was the first person to have FaceTime. You know, that little mirror she had that she gave Ariel to see the prince and shit. She was on FaceTime with the queen from Snow White and Maleficent, talking shit about King Triton, talking about his manhood, all that shit. Now, they ain't had social media back then. So they had word of mouth. So Maleficent and the Queen of Snow White, they out there talking shit, you know, gossiping about Ursula and King Triton, you know, Little Mermaid manhood, you know. So this shit just though word of mouth across the seas, you know, East Indian trade get wind of it, they talking shit. Then that shit come over to America with Ben Franklin, that little mouse. You know, they was making the Pennsylvania Gazette. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look up Ben and me. They was making the Pennsylvania Gazette, and they put like memes and shit in the newspapers. So now all America, 13 colonies is laughing at King Triton. Everybody from there to Europe laughing at this nigga. This nigga approached Ursula like, yo, bitch, why you talking shit about me? Like, this shit all in the papers, across the seas. Nobody scared of me no more. Like, they too busy thinking about my manhood and shit. She like, I don't know why them hoes went and gossip, but I ain't mean for them, you know, to do all that. He like, no, fuck that. So this nigga snap, went on the tear. Cause at first King Triton was cool with humans. Like, he ain't had no beef with humans, you know what I mean? So now he got beef. This nigga started sinking ships and shit. That's how Ariel got all that shit she got. Cause every ship her daddy sank, she was taking shit. But in reality, she didn't know her dad was doing it. Like, she was just coming afterwards. She was like, oh shit, I got another thingamabove. Now I got 20 of them bitches. Like, Starflat saw that shit. So, he like, fuck, King Triton like, fuck you, Ursula. I ain't giving you this fucking try and kick rock. Fuck you. So, y'all know the story about Little Mermaid. I ain't gotta get into that. So that shit happened. When Ursula finally got the scepter, you know, she underestimated, you know, Eric, you know, Ariel's boyfriend, Eric, whatever. He shake her with a ship. She dies, right? So when she died, Hydra just fuck up. Like, you know, everybody fucking up at the same time. Like, the queen dies from Snow White. Gaston, he died. He busy chasing that bell. Like, Maleficent supposedly died. And the stepmom from Cinderella, she got banished, so she went and found her fucking mother, and they moved to Florida and moved in with Blanche and Rose and shit. So when King Triton, you know, he got the scepter back, he was cool with the humans again. He was like, you know what, y'all ain't bad people, like y'all cool, whatever. Y'all dope, I fucks with y'all. Gave Ariel her new legs, and her and fucking Eric went off in the sunset and shit. Now, years later, not even years later, maybe a year or so, he find out Eric on some R. Kelly shit. Eric, I forgot, Ariel only 16. Eric, like, fucking in his 30s, he tripping. He in his 30s and 40s and shit. This nigga look like, he look young, but that nigga ain't young. Like, he young. He on some R. Kelly shit. King Triton like, oh, I'm about to fuck these humans up because all you motherfuckers knew how old this nigga was, and now he got my daughter. Ariel like, fuck that. Fuck daddy. We out, Eric. So they out. They went behind. King Triton stuck that fucking scepter in the seafloor and just put a curse on everybody. Everybody. That's why you ended up on Pirates of the Caribbean. You ended up with the Curse of the Black Pearl. Then you ended up with Davy Jones and Davy Jones' locker, Calypso, the motherfucking curse when they took that treasure from the cave and they killed Will Turner, and Will Turner was allowed to put a curse on him because, you know, anybody could utter a curse on you because it's cursed throughout the fucking war, you know, throughout the sea and shit. That happened. Like, all that shit, and the Flying Dutchman, you know, the ship must have the captain, part of the crew, part of the ship, all that other shit. So, all that's King Triton's fault, because he got mad because he found out Eric was on some R. Kelly shit. So, when he did that, the scepter killed him. And his daughters, the scepter made all his daughters bad. Like, that's why in Pirates of the Caribbean in the fourth one, you had the mermaids that was swimming up to the ship, and then one mermaid, titties all out, singing to the board. Then she tried to rip them off the boat and eating the shit. All them fucking mermaids in that movie, they was King Triton's daughters. Like, they wasn't fucking with the humans no more either. So, there you go. It was a cool story. It was long, but, it was alright.